you have a chance to review and comment on the library's proposed strategic plan for services through the year 2020. This document, Yours to Experience, can be accessed on the library's website at ndpl.org. In addition, Library CEO Jackie Nytes is visiting each Indy Library location through early March to receive your important feedback on this plan. Jackie, thanks for joining us. What do you hope can be accomplished at these neighborhood meetings?
Well, you know, John, it's really important to get out and make sure that people have a sense of whether we've heard anything they've said in the last couple of years about what they want from their library, and to validate whether or not our recommendations for the future are really on target, that they really reflect the directions that people will find most valuable.
Mm-hmm. As you know, Jackie, there's been a lot of talk and a lot of speculation about the future role of libraries in general, and the Indy Library in particular. How does this plan address those concerns?
Well, we are at a transitional time, no doubt about it. And if you read through this plan, if you're a rabid futurist, you might say it doesn't go far enough. And if you're a real traditionalist, you'll say that it goes too far. And that probably suggests it's just about right, because it has aspects of library service that may feel a little traditional. We're still going to provide a lot of wonderful programming for children and adults. We're still going to have a very robust collection. And we're going to have wonderful libraries across the city to serve people. Mm-hmm. But we're also going to help people on that digital journey, which is very much about the future.
Right. One question that we've seen in the media so far has been that of fewer books, ? More facilities, ? You mentioned the robust collection, the physical collection. You're contending that that will be maintained.
It will be maintained. You know, the world's changing, but it's not changing that fast. We're not going to flip a switch and suddenly all of us are living in a digital environment. It's not going to happen that way. These transitions happen over time. Now, they're happening faster than might have been expected, but it's still going to take a long time for us to change to a completely digital collection. Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, what we know is that people are hankering for place. They're looking for an alternative to work and home, and so they want to have a place to come and use those collections, whether they're print or digital, and we need to be prepared for that.
What drives a lot of concern among citizens is the question of facilities, branches. Where does that question take us in terms of filling gaps of service, serving those that are underserved, and yet maintaining traditional service all the while?
Sure. Well, of course, it would be wonderful if we could have a library in every single neighborhood in this city, and that's just not going to happen, because this is all about living in a world of competing demands on property tax dollars. But we have done a lot of study about population trends and understanding where the gaps are in access to a good library. And the recommendations that we're laying out for the next few years attempt to reconcile those gaps, tend to try to address those gaps, try to project where we can provide the most service to the most people.
Mm-hmm. Again, you can access this strategic plan for the year through the year 2020 at ndpl.org. Jackie, one can look on the inside page and look at our core principles and notice the things that we have really been strong in providing literacy, early literacy for young children, the embracing diversity, which the library has been cited for numerous times of late. These core principles will be maintained as well.
Absolutely. They really are the guardrails that help us identify what business we're in and try to stay true to that. Because we do understand the library is here to serve and to support and to partner with other entities in the city. And if we operate with these principles, we can do that well.
Okay. Again, Jackie Nytes, the CEO of the Indy Library, visiting each library location through early March. To get your input on the strategic plan, you can visit the library's website to learn of a meeting coming up near you. Once the meetings are completed, what's the time frame for getting Yours to Experience implemented?
Well, we have a steering committee that we've been working with for months, and they will take one last look at all of the input from the community. They will help us distill that During the late part of March, it will go to the library board, and in April, the library board will have the opportunity finally to determine what of these recommendations become the new plan for the next 5 years. And that will be done in time so that as we plan budgets for the following year, 2015, we can keep that information in mind. So March, April, that'll be the wrap-up time period.
Okay, Jackie Nytes, Library CEO. Best of luck with your Love Our Library Tour, as we've called it in the past. This year, it's your opportunity to speak with Jackie individually, review the plan, and offer your important feedback because it still has yet to be totally finalized. Access this online at ndpl.org or call us here at the library 275-4022.